Do you hear me? I think they do. My apologies for that. The coffee is getting to me. Yes. Oh, snap. Familiar faces in chat. Hello, Dr. Leon. Hello, Grillo. Hello, Sass. Decent. Welcome. Oh my goodness, the previous guest is now seeing the current guest in chat. Deja vu. I am feeling this face before. I don't know how to. Please don't let me sing. Please don't leave my collab. Stop it. Don't throw a brick at me. Let's move to the main window now. I'm not gonna keep them waiting any more longer. Okay, this time I'm trying to make sure that the guest is not muted. Please tell me the guest is not muted. I'm checking that last time that happened. What the heck are you wearing?
My dress.
What are you doing?
I'm hungry.
Bruh. I did not notice that until now.
I had this on for like 10 minutes.
No, you did not. No, you did not. No, you freaking didn't. I've been setting up stuff in OBS. I'm trying to make sure that this time last time I had the guest muted for like the first 3 to 5 minutes, and these things almost ate me alive with their astronomical bullshit special powers that they have, and now they're here. Mentally double voice. No, what? Oh god, now I have scuffedness on the voices. Let me see. It's because Discord voice and oh yeah, let me. Okay, so I'm gonna increase this and decrease this, and that should be peaches and cream. Melanie, please speak. Introduce yourself. How are you doing tonight?
Hello, I'm good. I'm Melly the Melon Girl. I'm a Melon Tuber Friday streamer. How are you?
Echo. No, not echo. That was perfectly fine. I see no echo in here. Sounds okay now. Yes, all right. Yeah, Melody the Melon. Welcome to the VCS. Yeah, and finally, the prophecy has been completed. I've been trying to invite you since last year.
It's completed.
Yeah. All right. Okay, show's over. Goodbye, everyone. I'm just kidding. No.
Damn.
It's an honor to have you here tonight, and everybody who's in chat, welcome to another episode of VCS. Please don't leave yet. Not yet. Not too soon. I need you here for at least the next 30 minutes or 40 minutes. Did Menali increase the resolution in video? Did you? Wait, what? Increase? Decrease? No, maybe it's the internet. Something's going on here. You have like, wait, why are you? You're like
I was actually seeing if I increased it.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
I was
wait a
thinking the
minute.
section quick.
Is this part of your VTuber lore? Can you like cut and shift through dimensions or something? I'm just kidding.
I was thinking it's been a long time since I messed with this.
Oh, really? I did not know. Anyways, yeah.
I had to pause it for a bit. Oh, sorry, you go.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna make some dumb joke in there.
I was gonna say I actually had to pause it for a bit because Video Ninja, weirdly enough, and my friends cannot explain this, when it went live with it, lagged my whole PC.
Really?
Anything else ran fine. Yeah, anything else ran fine. Video Ninja would lag my PC to a point my mouse could not move.
Oh wow!
And they're like, "That's odd."
I mean, usually that, yeah. That now that I think about it, sometimes like the most unexpected program like crashes OBS or does something to the PC. For me, it was actually Opera GX. Last time, it was not making my things work at the same time for some reason. And once I closed it, like everything went back to normal. And now I'm using Google Chrome, which is like the worst option. But however, things are working fine. Well, as fine as they can be.
Yeah.
But anyway, this isn't a tech this isn't a tech stream. This is a VTuber interview kind of stream. So let's get to that really quick so we can have it all here. Hello everyone, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to first of all give it a like, and then second, go to the description of the video and check out Melanie's links. I'm gonna add them in there. And yeah, awesome. Oh my, I can't get over your melons. How do you do that, by the way? This first question I ask, how? Because I have been editing Vroids for a while, and I'm like, how do you, is that painted over or is that a PNG?
I painted over my breast with melons and had it so at an angle it looks like there's 2 stuffed melons in me. But also it's part of my body.
I should have done something like that. I should have done something like that. Well, hey, speaking of things that I've done, I one of us has to leave the stream and get changed. You can't have 2 people with the same dress apparently. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. While we're setting up, I had this on for 10 minutes. Like, I'm just gonna wait.
Oh no, I'm just trying to be silly here, but yeah, I noticed. I don't know why. In my adventures in Boot, I actually found the same dress as you. So I'm like, oh, let me just like get it. And I thought it would be cool. At first, I was thinking making like a rose style dress to like match, like, hey, it's like melon and a rose and all that stuff, which is why I have the accessory. But then I saw the dress, I'm like, oh, let me just like match the outfit, and that'll be like really epic.
I got this dress on Booth. Even though I am trying to get a re-debut to get like a new original outfit for me at some point.
Oh, okay, that's really nice. Anything? Wait, when you say re-debut, do you mean like changing like the style and the looks, or do you mean like changing, you know, your entire like personality? Because re-debut is different for everybody. Like changing your character. Are you gonna be a, I don't know, a pear, a pineapple, or are you gonna stay as a melon?
I'm gonna stay as a melon. I want to get a new outfit. Maybe change slight things to our model that I kind of noticed over years I didn't like the skin fangs probably being normal fangs.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And updating the looks of my stream, because I don't think I ever really debuted. The day I launched my own streams, someone told me, hey, this is VTuber. I'm like, oh sure, and never changed anything, just went as a melon girl.
Oh, that's really
so
interesting.
I want to fix up. Yeah, I want to fix up the overlays and stuff just to fit more of the melon theme. Finally.
Oh, okay. So you never had like a traditional VTuber debut? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because I just went live. Friend joined in. And it's like, oh, your model looks great. Thank you. My character's head does like a 180.
Oh, I see. I also. But before we continue, my apologies if some of the redeems are not working. Thank you for that headpad redeem. I am still on the middle of like figuring out how to add those redeems for multiple models, and since I just changed this model literally today, I wasn't able to like add the headpads effects to it. But yeah, I'll make it work somehow to see how I can figure it out for all the outfits. And speaking of outfits, I've actually seen you with like multiple outfits in your streams. I noticed you have like a dark version of yourself.
Oh, I used to. I started getting rid of the other outfits because I got really tired of like having to swap between them. So I replaced Corrupted, which I used to call that, with, funny enough, the things I'm wearing right now, my Mega Melons.
Oh no!
I replaced it with Mega Melons. I might try to go back and make like a rotten type of like fruit form for like Halloween at some point, but I got rid of that idea because I just didn't like it as much anymore after a while.
Well, this is interesting.
It just fell out of place.
You didn't have like a traditional VTuber debut, but here's my question next, since you're already breaking the ice with the questions that I usually ask, and one of them is like asking you about like VTuber lore. Like, now one of the questions that I do have is, if you were not like the normal model, like the normal theme you're going with now, what other theme would you be like interested on having? And I guess I'm wondering if you can answer both of them at the same time. You know, why did you go with the watermelon? And also, if you had if you had a chance to redo everything over, would you choose something different or anything that can pique your interest in another life?
So when I made Melanie, it was during, I think it was like the start of 2020. Friends were just asking like, hey, we're gonna make models for VR chat. You want to make it with us? And they showed me VR. I'm like, oh sure. And at the moment, I had 2 ideas in my mind. One randomly was a cactus. Of all things, was a cactus.
Oh,
and
snap.
the other was a melon girl. And the melon girl idea, I got inspired by I got inspired by SMG4, a content creator on YouTube who makes like random shorts and skits, and they have a character named Melanie. I was like, I want to make my own Melon Girl.
Oh, that's cute.
And so without any reference of the character, I just like from memory try to think, okay, I'm gonna make my own version inspired by them, and I did. I made it. It was rough as hell, and then a friend helped clean her up, and here I am. But the other idea was a cactus at first.
A cactus, yeah, the cactus. Oh, that was pretty cute. I noticed the theme is like, it was green, either choice. So that's still kind of on point. Does that explain why you have like the spiky stuff on the head?
Kinda. SNG4's Melanie had these. I was like, I like these, and my friend's like, oh, these are cute cowlicks. I always wanted to find a way to make them more expressive. Like my friend Prince drew art of like Melanie. Whenever she's like shocked, they point straight up, or nervous, they wiggle. I always wanted to find a way to make them more expressive.
Oh, I see. You probably get that, but anyway, speaking of pointing, you're just reminding me of something that Venom said in chat, and I want to consider. I like that wish. I would like to do that if you can for me. I want someone to either clip or screenshot this. Do you know the Spider-Man meme when they're like two Spider-Mans pointing at each other?
Yeah.
Like classic Spider-Man. Let me enter to the door of the cafe, the restaurant, and then now please spin your VTuber around and point at me. Which, by the way, I don't think I've done a showcase of my VTuber.
Oh, my finger will point. My finger can't.
This is so dumb. I need to have like a chalk face. Hold on, let me change.
I like the video and then just making my head like fling back more than it actually is on my model.
Oh, this is so goofy. This is crazy. Yeah, so
I'm glad it's tracking the right. I think this is the first time it's tracking the pointer finger correctly, because every time I do the pointer finger, it does the middle one. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Wait, hold on.
Yes. Oh. Hey there.
Yes, you. Why are you wearing that?
Oop.
Get that.
Why are you wearing that?
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna punch your melons. No, okay.
Do it. Let's go. They grow back.
Oh, seriously. Lower accurate? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me. Oh, this is so silly. All right, okay. Let me look at my cheat. I need a distraction here to ask another question. All right, so we got more. Okay, that's perfect. Since we were talking about Splatoon, in fact, you were playing Splatoon before the stream. I hope you're not too tired for today's collab. Honestly, I feel a little bad that you're actually doing a stream, turn it off, and then just going back to Twitch again.
Oh, I'm not. I actually did this. Like I said before we started, I was on another friend's show, and this exact same thing happened where I did Splatoon and I went to them at the exact same time. So I'm like, I'm not tired. I'm good. I'm usually up till like 6 a.m. at night. I'm a night owl. So I'm good.
Wait, 6 a.m. at night? That's morning. 6 a.m.
Yeah, remember how yeah, remember when I messaged you this morning? It's like, yeah, I'll be ready for tomorrow. You mean Saturday? Tomorrow. Yeah.
It's Saturday. Yo, you were confusing the time like over and over. You have no sense of time whatsoever.
I forgot it was like 6 a.m. in the morning, so I was like, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Forgetting, oh yeah, wait. It is tomorrow.
All right, so here's a question relating to what I just said earlier. Can you give us a vibe of like the type of games that you typically like to play, or what you do on your streams in general? Talk about your stream experience as a VTuber in general.
My experience with games, the ones I like playing, I love 3D platformers. I usually play a lot of those when I can, but I usually play a good variety of streams. Splatoon's like every Saturday because Splatoon helped me get affiliate, and I always just loved playing with viewers, so
yes,
I kept it around. Sundays and Wednesdays I usually do kind of a third type of game. Like something that's not Pokemon, because usually on Mondays I do like Pokemon because I love doing Nuzlocke, I love doing challenges. So I keep Saturdays and Wednesdays for like different types of games. At the moment, it's like Mario RPG, but I love good variety of games. Usually, I don't play racing games unless it's Mario Kart. It's kind of my least favorite, but I do love playing like variety of games, like platformers, RPGs that are simple, not very intensive.
I'm doing a checklist on my mind. All the games you mentioned, I was like 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's like all those games you play, I play literally on stream like back to back. But instead of like having a comfort game being Splatoon, for me it was Pokemon. But yeah, they're almost an identical playlist. I see Melon's heads look back. Hey yo, Red Joker, how you doing?
Hey I have used the speedrun before, but I stopped that just because it kind of got tiring. That, and once I got world record, I just kind of didn't feel like the need to go back for it. Even if someone took it from me, I was like, I didn't really want to go back for it.
Wait a minute. What record have you done? Did you do a record?
I had, this was before I became a VTuber and like rebranded to Melanie and Melon. I used to speedrun Shadow Colossus.
Oh, and I did. I love that game.
It's my favorite game of all time, and I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna do easy mode and just play it casually and see how fast I can go. And I just beat the top person's thing by me playing casually. Little tricks in there, but
it's so good.
Played that game so much. It's so good. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay.
And
let me see.
My experience as a VTuber has been. Oh, you go. My bad.
No. That's exactly what I was gonna ask you about your streamer experience or your experience as a VTuber in the platform.
My experience as a VTuber has been actually a nice change of like pace, because before I was VTubing, I used to do IRL, and I liked it a bit, but I hated it because everyone just hit on me. I didn't feel like they were there for the games or just like to talk with me. They're just there to hit on me. So it kind of felt uncomfortable. I didn't make many friends from just doing IRL like cams. Once I started the VTubing, it kind of changed all of that. One, no one hit on me, thank God. Two, I kind of felt like I could do more creative things. And I got to meet a lot of wonderful people throughout it. Like my friend Squibby or Okami, they both got me into VTubing. They're both like siblings to me, and I treasure them. I always will. Okami introducing me to his community, who actually got me into VTubing.
Nice.
They're like, do it. Yeah.
Down the VTuber rabbit hole.
Down the VTuber. And their communities taught me a lot of things. Like I never knew what non-binary and stuff was until I met them. I didn't know like certain tricks you can do with streaming till I met them. So I met a lot of things. That and discovering like my gender fluid side more, which also is why I like streaming as a VTuber. I can express a different side of me. And recent years meeting like you, Yomi, has been the biggest impact since I started streaming actually. Like ever since I met Yomi, it's a lot's changed. I met you, D Haze, Hazy, etc. Just so many people I call friends. What
a coincidence and what a start, because you mentioned something key that I was gonna bring up. Yomi mentioned nice Hagura, thank you for the reminder. Yomi mentioned there's not a single stream that Yomi has like not mentioned in like the past few guests, but I guess it's because it kind of creates like almost like a street of VTubers that kind of know each other, and it's like I'm stealing words from Desync because I keep seeing Desync in chat, because Desync said to me like, oh, it's like we were almost near the same proximity before we're doing this collab today, and it feels like we knew each other for a little bit. But it's because of usually like, the same web of friends or mutuals. And they even went as far as to show me like the receipts, like, hey, here's your credit score. Look at all the servers and mutuals we have along. And when I check ours as well, it's the same thing with you and me. It's like we're almost in all the same servers and we know the same people.
It's like anytime I go to a new VTuber channel, like to watch them, it's like, hey, hello, it's nice to meet you, Yomi or someone there. Oh, hey, Melody.
No. Speaking of, I remember seeing you in my chat one time, and I think you went on you came from a raid, and then I did a raid to someone, and you mentioned in chat I was just here, and you sent me right back because you like to watch many of your VTuber friends as well, and it's like, oh yeah, you're jumping, you're stream hopping to like the same circle of friends over and over, or something like. I don't think I did it justice.
I was definitely. I joined your raid for like 2 minutes, or joined your stream for like 2 minutes, got raided into them, like, oh, hey, I'm back.
Yeah, it is like that. Sometimes I've been raided from one chat that I'm still watching to the other streamers chat that I'm actually still watching. It's like, wait a minute, I have 2 tabs with the same people that one is raiding the other. Oh, it's kind of, it is a nice experience, to be honest. To have that circle, and I don't know how to explain it or do it justice, but yeah, it's interesting.
It is interesting.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Was that a shrimp? Yeah. Like I just saw it all of a sudden. It caught me off guard. Someone did a shrimp redeem all of a sudden. I forgot that I had some redeems still open.
I almost said a womp womp as soon as I heard shrimp. Got that.
Oh, wait. Why? Context, womp, please. Why womp womp?
I only. Shy Lily's womp womp has been stuck in my head because I had a video of her just saying womp 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 play as like a thing when I went to sleep, and now it's stuck in my head when I hear shrimpies womp 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 womp. I can't look at shrimp without thinking womp womp. We
are VTuber brain rotten at this point. Womp 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 womp. No, please don't. I am not doing a womp womp redeem ever. I already have a. I do taxes on my redeems. Please talk to me about your redeems after I talk about mines. So I do have one that it's like a little PogChamp, like I act like I'm saying the meme, but it's good. I'm taxing it so high that right now it is at 50,000. I gotta get it higher. It used to be when I was a brand new streamer, it was like, oh, 500 points for like a silly little redeem. Haha, that's kind of funny. But now it's like, oh, let's do 50,000 because what the hell, things are getting out of hand. Too stinky watermelon.
I feel that.
You shut your mouth. You're the stinky watermelon.
Yeah, these aren't stinky. They're fresh.
What? All right. So let's wrap up here. Why are you chuckling so much? Why are you so giggly? It's a.
just think things can hit you.
Oh, but you're looking at the screen. Yeah. I'm getting pelted. I'm so used to it. I'm desensitized already. I used to be like, oh no, please, like, don't tell me. I'm not like, all right, you want to shoot me on the foot? Okay, fine, just do it quickly. I need to catch this Pokemon. Oh goodness, yeah. Let's see. All right, here comes the spicy question. Let's get the topics rolling. I have a question about a spicy question. What are your thoughts on the VTuber community? I want to know, if I leave that question there, what angle are you gonna go from, and what do you want to talk about first?
Hold on a second, let me cough real quick.
Let me read this comment by Gato. I love that I am the reason why Sane tapped the magic button hardcore. You shut your mouth. I don't think I'm not gonna elaborate on why and what is that anymore.
My thoughts on the VTuber community so far for me, outside of like watching controversies that happen online, which no matter where you're at, there's gonna be a controversy. No matter where community you're at, you could be in a Minecraft community, there's a controversy somewhere.
Yeah.
I really enjoy seeing the creativity people do with their models. That's the one reason I like VTubing and seeing our creators like Yomi with all of her redeems, the little scientist stuff she does, or like my friend Raven, what she's doing. I like seeing the creativity people do with their models. The way of expressing themselves. I like that. That, and I met a lot of like sweet people in the community. Of course, there's just some bad apples in there. I've met plenty of bad apples. But
yeah, it's inevitable at this point.
Yeah, it's inevitable no matter what community you're in. No matter how like kind you try to make it, there's always going to be that one bad apple in the group.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying my best to behave.
But I think I think there's a lot of, if you look around, there's a lot of lovely people out there who are very inspiring. and very creative, very ways of expressing themselves. And I always smile like seeing people create themselves. That's why I love it when like newer like people who are getting the VTubing or friends that are still growing show me their models. Like, do you think this looks good? I'm like, yeah. And they get worried. I always reassure them. I always love seeing the creativity people have.
So do I. Let me
That
check
and where
this
they
comment
go.
here. Everyone has an a-hole. Only some of them actually are a-hole. Yeah, that about says it and sums it up when it comes to like practically every little community. You mentioned Minecraft. You mentioned I've never been so involved in like a lot of communities. Maybe like the Pokemon community before I was a VTuber, and maybe like the TCG a little bit, but VTuber is like the most that I've been like, you know, head in, because I've been so inspired by, like you said, tons of people in this creative field, and I can't get enough of how, you know, how many amazing people I met. If anything, I feel like a little bad that I met too many people. I can't really spread my time amongst all the people, and not just the people in the field, but the people who appreciate the field as well. It's a shame, but hey, it is what it is. Time.
I feel that.
More on that part.
It's hard for me to get time too with like everyone.
Yes, it is. And it seems like every week I meet like one or two people. In fact, I don't want to make this about myself, but it's getting so crazy with like the plans that I want to do. You spoke about rebranding or, you know, redebuting soon in the future, and I hope it goes exactly as you wish or beyond that, because I am also going through a phase like that right now where I'm gonna do like you know, I change the outfit on my VTuber a lot because I like it on the Vroids, but my main phase of the you know, what I like to call is like the live 2D model that I have, and I'm planning to do like a very good branding on it, so I can, like, you know, it's a project that I have and I hope it goes well. But what I'm saying is, like, I want to go so hard on that I am taking some time off next week. So this today and tomorrow are gonna be like back-to-back 2 episodes of Vtuber Chat Show. Today with you and tomorrow with Kyle and Echo, and that's gonna be it for a while. Honestly, I'm gonna be doing a short pause, and we'll return like mid-March or later with more, you know, VTuber interviews. So chat, if you have any questions for Melanie, since today's a kind of a special occasion, feel free to ask Melanie any questions. They can be serious, they can be silly. You're not obligated to answer any of them if any random question pops up. But yeah, and normally I have a question here that is like one of the most popular ones from our Discord server, and it has to do with your gamer tag. You mentioned you did kind of answer this in a way, which has to do with like you branded either as a cactus or as you know, as a melon. You know, it was either choice, and it was like, well, when did that start? Did it start as soon as you became a VTuber, or is there like a more meaning to it? Like, do you work in a supermarket and handle watermelons? Like, is there anything that actually led to that? You know, the origin of your gamer tag username in general.
Like I said before, Melanie was based on SMG4 Melanie Alive. Like, it inspired me to make. I wanted to be a melon character for VR chat. VTubing was never in the plan. Funny enough. Fun fact, I still did not put her in VR chat. And then friends got and convinced me, you should start VTubing. I'm like, okay. And Melanie just coincidentally fit my personality of a watermelon. In real life, I do like watermelon, like candies and stuff like that. I always liked the shape of watermelons as a kid.
Man, I used to love those popsicles. The watermelon shaped popsicles, those were like the gold.
I loved watermelon, like lollipops and candy. So it's like, it's not unfitting for me. Like, I'm a watermelon. There is like things outside the world that make me love watermelon. So I was inspired by a character I saw in a series. I was like, I want my own melon girl. The melon being my last name for the character was something I added, so it didn't feel like I'm just copying that guy's character. So like, I'm just Melanie.
Oh, okay, so you wanted to just give it like a is it considered an alliteration, chat? I'm not sure if anyone knows what that means, but I'm not sure how educated chat is. But alliteration, you have a melon in the melon. It's like there's like it rings up the tongue well when you say it at the melon part as well. There's a difference between watermelons and melons, by the way, right? Is that factually true? Are you are you a connoisseur of the fruit? Do you actually know the difference? Tell me, name every melon in the world. I'm just kidding.
Oh god, there's like I can't even think of all of them right now because the slight headache I had earlier.
Here's some questions from chat. I'm not sure if you're reading them. We have a question from Yomi. Melanie, why a watermelon VTuber? Why?
After I made Melanie, I always did want to try V2. When I first saw my friend Scooby do it, I was like, "Oh, she's an eggy cat. I want to my own tuber." And when I made Melanie, after we made her, my friend's like, "You could use this as a VTuber." I'm like, yeah, I could be a watermelon girl. That's kind of why when you look at my streams at the moment, everything's like scuffed up and stuff because I didn't really plan out watermelon based things once I started. Everything is kind of like beforehand, or that, or slowly trying to discover what I wanted to be. I tried being like a little melon baker maid working with someone, but it didn't really become a passionate like character. Yeah. I got the whole bakery here.
Yes.
Got the
I'm
whole
looking
bakery.
respectfully. I'm just kidding.
Good.
No, you're bugging the camera. Melon action on stream.
Yeah. No,
second question.
I guess being a watermelon.
Sorry about that.
No.
McCoy is asking, can you make them square melons? Have you ever seen those square melons, by the way?
I have. I mean, I could get a Minecraft model and do that. I could probably ask someone to make me a 3D Minecraft model. It's like, can you do me a favor? Yeah. Can you just give them square breast?
I saw the method of how they do that. I've seen videos, because I like watching YouTube videos when it comes to like, hey, here's how they grow fruit in Japan or something like that, and they grow the melon in like a box and it gets the shape of the box, and it is so bizarre and so interesting, and then they sell it for like a high market price just because it's the shape of a square. It's like $50 or $100 for a melon, something you can get for like a handful of bucks.
Yeah. Which, funny enough, you can't actually eat those. They don't grow correctly. Since they don't ripen and grow correctly, you can only use them as like a furniture, pretty much.
For real?
That's yeah, because the inside doesn't grow correctly.
Oh,
it looks like raw and pink.
I didn't know that. I don't think I've ever seen it open. Now that you have to mention it. All right, third question. Does your milk taste like milk or melon juice? Is that AO? Is that too much? I don't think we have to answer that
as
question.
As much as I call them, I can say juice.
Juice?
I can say juice because my whole body is just a watermelon.
By the way, speaking of juice, Melanie, there's something on your left melon. Oh, there you go. You moved it. It was the mouse. I was like, you had something in there. I thought it was kind of funny that you had the mouse hovering over your too. I was about to like just go pinch it. I was like, I've been looking at it like, I'm sorry, I'm staring, but I'm only doing it out of respect. I was like,
I'm doing it respectfully.
Yeah, I was almost flickering over. Now I see your busy face layout.
My fat ass gonna check something.
I'm not sure if this is disrespectful to say, but I think I've been I've been dethroned in ADHD tonight when it comes to like the attention span. It's actually kind of a refreshing feeling that I'm not the one just like screwing around the stream. I've never felt so alleviate it by doing a VCS episode. Honestly, I'm just kidding. I don't want to make you feel bad. It's actually it's been kind of nice. It's been a wholesome
Don't feel
show,
bad.
man. What?
Hell yeah, I'm happy with it.
No, yeah, I'm happy too. I'm very happy. I'm just glad that we actually made it happen. I don't remember exactly when I asked you to collab, but I always tell people sometimes when I meet them and they're friendly, I hope you know we do a collab sometime. Hey, and then it's like I try to my best to like keep up with the DMs, but it's like, damn it, there's like a million plans on the way. I can't really seem
I
to
feel
like.
that.
Yeah.
That's why last week I was like, oh shit, I missed this collab. It's insane. It was like 3 a.m. I was like,
Nah, you
I'm
didn't.
so sorry. You're like, oh no, it's next week. I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
confused
okay.
us with this week.
Me going back to bed. Me going back to bed. Okay, I'm good.
No, it's fine. I last weekend, what was I doing last week? I totally forgot already. There's so much that I do. Being a VTuber has just made me has put me in like a very weird position where this doesn't feel like one job. This feels like 3 jobs at the same time because how much attention and then suddenly
that.
everything just becomes content. Everything that I watch offline, and I don't like that because I honestly I want to enjoy some things. Again, in fact, people ask me like, "Oh, are you a streamer because now you can play more games?" Actually, once I became a streamer, I'm playing less games, and I don't know how to feel about that. So I'm doing something wrong.
That's the same with me. That's the
must be
same
doing
with me because
something
I like every night I make like memes. It's every night I'm like making memes. It takes like a long time sometimes to like get an idea. Even though yesterday I was on like a spree on making stuff.
Yeah. But it's
But
fun.
I barely get time to hang out with friends at times.
But it's fun. It's like one of the best hobbies I've ever had, and not to bring back something you mentioned, you know, in heavy details, but the fact that you mentioned that you used to be a streamer before. Can you answer this question? Like, how long have you been a streamer in general?
I started streaming back in I want to say 20. Hold on, how was I? I want to say 2018. I started streaming for a bit, or it was 2018 or it was 2017 or 2018. I can't remember, but I streamed for a good while. I think like 3 years of just being a IRL streamer. Didn't really go anywhere, but I just did it for fun. And then once a friend told me about VTubing, and a bunch of his friends convinced me to try it, that's when I swapped over.
Long ago in a distant land. I'm just kidding. I was just reading chat.
It was a long time ago when I started streaming.
I don't think I could have done it. I think well, aside from me not having like the appropriate PC at the time, I think I would have just like been a faceless streamer, honestly, because I don't know, something about just too self-cautious for my own face, and I don't know how I would have felt. I'm just glad. I think my body was waiting for VTubers to exist for me to jump into this field in any capacity, and I love it. The first Ninja Sebastian. Stop disrupting me.
I feel that. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I actually, when I started, I don't think I remember any of the VTuber groups existing back then. Or at least noticing some of them. The first one I noticed was from an anime video about Ikobokum.
I forgot that meme. Let's go. Korone. Speaking, okay, so
Korone, that's her name. That's
Here's the last 2 questions, and I wanna go about this. Let's see how. Last question, VTuber related, and then we'll jump into like the other one that is not VTuber related at all. So, do you have like a favorite VTuber, like an Oshi, or maybe like a VTuber that you look up to, or were you a fan of VTubers from the start? You mentioned like someone that you're like, oh yeah, this is my favorite. Like if you mentioned the Oshi thing, like who is it?
So when I first started VTubing, I technically, or before I discovered VTubers, I didn't really look into like VSoja or anything, because I was like, yeah, okay. They were speaking like Japanese and that. I was like, I can't really understand what they're saying, so it's in the games they were playing, it didn't interest me, so I didn't really watch them as much. And I didn't know what VTubing was. Like, oh, it's just a dog girl that's animated. That's cool. not knowing there's a whole group of people.
Oh yeah.
And then
I feel that.
I want to say the first VTubers. I have like 3 big Oshis I look up to.
Oh.
One was my friend Squibby. She's the reason why I started streaming in the first place. She's just this soft-spoken Aggie cat. Was playing Splatoon, and in my head when I first saw her, and funny enough, actually, I was going through a very rough time those years, having one of my friend's girlfriends being like very just rude towards all of his friends and stuff. So it was just, they gave me down. I found Squibby. I was like, you know what? I never really looked into VTubers, and Squibby was I like lower viewer streams because I feel like I can get to talk to them a bit. And watching Squibby made me want to start VTubing. And her friend Okami, who's someone else I look up to, his community got me into it. I was like, I want to try this. Someone who's helped me want to do better was Yomi Quinley.
Yomi mentioned
when
again.
I found Yomi's like the biggest one out of everyone. Like when I first saw Yomi's content, like back in like I think it was May. I can't remember when she was doing Hat in Time. I finished Hat in Time, and I was like, you know what? Let's see if there's anyone right. And I saw this blue-haired tiefling character. I'm like, you know what? I got no one else to raid. They got like 20, 30-ish viewers. Let's raid them. I watched it for like a couple seconds before raiding. I was like, yeah, we're raiding them. I got no one else.
Aw.
And at first, when I was watching Yomi, at first, like, oh, I like their stuff. And then I slowly kept going back and more into it. And then seeing all the redeems they do, like the shock one, I always liked. The shocked
so
one,
iconic.
the things to do with their model, the growing and shrinking redeems, and the more I see them like grow and like how determined they were, made me want to like improve my streams. So I started looking at other VTubers out there because I remember they said they looked around and stuff. I like watching others what they did. Yomi was like the biggest inspiration for me because I loved what she was going for with her streams, trying to just be kind to people, trying to grow like a community, spread the love and stuff. And I always loved that. And it makes me happy seeing her when she like apparently first started like I think a month into streaming to now.
Oh yeah,
Which
they've improved so
I always
much,
show friends
and
this.
they don't. I'm rooting for them as well. So hard. We love Yomi in this community.
I do this to a friend all the time. I get Yomi's first stream on YouTube, and I point it at them like, tell me how long they've been streaming, and they look at him like, watch it for like 5 minutes, and they're like, I want to say like a year. This is like 2 months or 3 months in. They're like, you're lying to me. You're lying to me.
I said the same thing when we did our first collab.
You're lying to me.
Like
Like there's no way. Yeah, they're like, there's no way.
The prodigy.
The things they're doing.
The VTuber prodigy.
Yeah,
at this
they're like,
point.
yeah, it's like there's no way. You're lying to me. You're just a liar. You're just a liar, Melanie. I'm like, I'm not. Look, and they looked at when they started. I'm like, oh my god.
Like, what the fuck? They were so good at Follow Bath. Yeah, and hello, Chai Hire. Welcome to the and a familiar face. I love seeing familiar faces all the time. Welcome.
I always looked up to Yomi after like that because I want to keep trying to improve my content, at least improve streams, like stuff look better. And it was next to them that inspired me. And how whenever we do like calls and that, and we talked, they always were kind to give me slight tips on some things, or told me like when they first started doing what they did, and that's been helping me. They've been just such a sweetheart, and that's why I feel happy getting the mod for them, especially during the subathon where I get to watch everyone help get them towards that 2.0 model.
Heck yeah.
It makes me happy.
Is that the best melons also? Ayo? That's higher. Who are you pointing at?
Look up.
If I had to pick like a couple of VTubers I just love going to watch whenever I can, Chonky Lotus for sure. Her comp vibes just makes me happy.
Heck yeah. So comfy.
I love Buff Pup's design. It just always love looking at it. And Boo the Rat. Those are like the three at the moment I've been going towards.
Yeah, I was introduced to Boo the Rat by a friend who actually helped me a lot in the community, and they're also really amazing. But yeah, thank you for answering that question about like who you look up to, all the Oshi and all this stuff. All right, so that's enough show me things about VTuber related topics. Let's finally get to like the part that I sometimes it can be like either the most interesting or like the most like what? You're so deep into this that you don't have anything else. But no, I'm just kidding. But anyways, the question is simple. Is there any absurd or weird hobbies you had like outside of like gaming or being a VTuber or streaming in general? Do you have a life? Anything you want to share with us? Like, do you collect bottle caps? Do you like, I don't know, you fight bulls in the middle of Mexico or something? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
outside of streaming, I usually like drawing like little mangas. I'm not the best artist, but I like drawing a lot outside of streams. I like collecting cards like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, playing Yu-Gi-Oh even. I play so much Yu-Gi-Oh to the point where like I get so hyped. One year when someone was having like a virtual wedding, like online, like you're watching it, this is like, do you take them to be your lovely wife? You see me like playing Yu-Gi-Oh and just scream, it's the Winged Dragon of Ra! Let's go! They can't hear me, but I'm just playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I actually have collecting cards. I have a $3,000, I think, Pokemon card.
The fuck? Wait, what? Hey, speak to me. You're speaking my language now. Wait, what is this?
Let me go see how much it actually is. It's like a $3,000 like Pokemon card of like Charizard. Yeah, it was a very, very expensive card. And
no, it's a Pokemon card. The Pokemon Mafia boss in me is starting to activate. I need to know what card it is exactly, and I'm gonna tell you. I'm actually good at this stuff. You have to show me. I can appraise it and know if it's the one.
I can send it. I sent the PNG of like what it is fully. I can get a. It's on my phone somewhere with it. But
yeah, that's like shining Charizard from Delta Species. Yeah, this is pretty rare. Holy shit.
Yeah.
3,000 though. I haven't kept up to date, but I'm not sure if it's 3,000. Maybe graded. But you know,
it was online. It's graded. It's like if it's near mint, it was like 4,000 or something like that. I was like, if I ever sold it, because people looked at mine. Someone who was actually a card evaluator on my stream saw the photo and like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've only seen 3 of these in my life, and that is the best looking one. That is like, if maybe a 10, if not definite 9.
Yeah, let me show on the stream. I actually did a Pokemon card
I was like,
stream.
really?
This last week. Alright, that's not the PNG. But I'm gonna show it to you. Oh, this card is beautiful, chat. Hey, what did I say? Okay, right here. Oh, bam. This is the card they sent me on the DMs. You got this card? Where do you live? I'm just kidding.
I had this since I was a kid. Oh, I don't know why it's in my phone said the word war when I sent this photo. Okay.
Oh wow, you
actually here's my actual card.
I'm not gonna show it, but you're holding it. Put that shit on a hard sleeve. Why do you have it like that? I'm having a mental breakdown here. You're gonna give me a stroke.
No, it wasn't a hard sleeve. It's just the hard sleeve was dirty. It's in a folder. I keep it in a folder in like a cabinet usually.
God damn, this car is beautiful. I used to have this car. I sold it so I could pay rent, but I was living by myself in Puerto Rico. This paid me a whole month of rent. I sold this shit for like $400 because it was like not graded. It was in the best conditions, but someone still bought it for like $400 back in the day.
Yeah, I had this for years since I was a kid. It was in like a tin. Like, it was to the point where I had my old best friend still with me. Like, I want to say like 6, maybe when I got this. I can't remember.
Keep that shit.
And I had it in a tin for years, and it never.
Oh goodness. Well, anyway, that's really interesting. Anything else you want to share with us? Like what? Anything else you do about like you got some fun stuff going on here. Like you, at least you do more than like the usual stuff, and that's great.
The biggest hobby I do is usually cosplaying. I love
let's go
cosplaying because outside of outside like earnings I get for like putting towards streams, a little bit always goes towards cosplaying for me because I love expressing myself in a way. I love when I kick in my femme side, like when I want to like dress like more feminine. I always do it with cosplaying. I like being more femme-like characters because when I go out, I'm not gonna say I don't care when people judge me if I wear like a femme-like clothing, but when I cosplay like conventions, everyone like loves it. They always like come towards me and want to take photos. Last year was so popular with Shiver. I had someone run out of a restaurant, like an actual worker run out of a restaurant. It's like, Shiver, I'm your biggest fan. Please take a photo of me.
Shiver.
They were like huffing and puffing. I'm like, sure.
Oh my god.
Like
Shiver and Fry, like,
I was
really
rocking it. I was like, damn, I didn't think I'd get you out of your job to come take a photo of me. I just went to go get a sandwich.
That's always impressive. What happens when Sane and Melon touch? They will disappear like a Suika game. Oh snap! We have an opportunity for that. I need to what's the Suika game? Hold on. Let's pause this Pokemon music in the background. What's the Suika game music?
I actually played that like for the first time like recently.
Nice.
Like 3 days ago.
Did you actually get the melon?
I did. I was collabing with someone like, playing together, and I got the melon. They're like, "You got it!" Yeah, and I immediately lost. I'm like, "Good enough."
All right, get closer to the screen, Melanie. No, the screen, not me. Huh? Hey.
There we go. I should be laughing so now it looks like we're about to kiss. I don't know if about this anymore.
You ruined it! You ruined my bit! I'm just kidding. Okay, let's get back. We gotta finish the show.
You ruined. You ruined something beautiful.
We just exploded. You should make the watermelon helmet from back in the Vine days. Oh, the Marlin. Oh my god, I love that guy.
Oh my god, the Marlin.
Marlon Webb.
I looked back. I was like, does he still? I looked back. I was like, does he still do things? He does. He just makes a lot of Instagram like shorts now. I'm like, huh.
Yeah,
that's so wild.
Usually, everyone goes like a different path when it comes to like those Vine stuff. I never was into that, but now I'm making TikToks and all that stuff. But I tried it as much as I can. Like I said, too much to do. Hopefully, I'll get back into it like on a better speed. Clippable moment. Yeah. Thank you. That was a really good suggestion. Anyways, here comes the part of the show where I ask you a question by the previous guest, and then you ask to have the next one a question of your own. Actually, this question kind of was already answered in the topics that we talk about. But anyways, let's just ask it again and see if you have something to elaborate here. So this question was made by Desync, and they ask about if you were to change like the concept of your VTuber, like right now, what would you change it to?
Like, if I had to change it ever, if it's the model wise, probably my skin fangs to be normal fangs. If it's like the theming, cactus. Probably a cactus.
You know what? Easy clap.
I don't think I've ever.
Literally like down on the script, on the previous script. Oh snap! Now everyone's throwing the shrimps.
Cactus.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I always
That's perfect answer for something that we talked about already and already elaborated. The melons.
I think I was gonna be called Prickly the Cactus or something when I first made it.
Aw, that's adorable. Very adorable. And I actually, can you make the concept and just show it? Like, what would it be like? Heck, you can still make it. Why not? The creativity of VTubers is unlimited. I change my model all the time. I'm literally wearing greenie for the first time. I even made a contest one time of like design your own Sane Sona. I was thinking of making like the Sane Flora for today, but I went with the melon Sane. Yeah. Well, yeah, but if I'll make Sane Flora someday, and I'll keep making more Sane models as we go along. More Saints. Anyways, if you have any questions for our future guest.
I guess.
all right.
I guess you already would ask what inspired him to become a VTuber.
Ooh.
I guess if there's one thing about their model they wish they could change, what would it be if they wanted to change something?
Oh, that's good too. I'll ask both. Usually these are not common questions, but yeah, they're really good. So thank you for the reminder. I'll add it to the list. For Spider-Man, what to change? All right. And that is it. I hope you had a pleasant experience today. I told you we were gonna be out of here like really fast. Like we've been here like just chilling in this cafe, and it's almost themed to like what you have on your streams. I try to make a place that is comfy for your, familiar to you. You do have kind of like a setup, kind of like, it has a similar vibe to this. I hope you all had a pleasant time, and I hope everybody as well. If you're watching this on YouTube as well, please make sure to give Melanie a follow as well. Wait. Give Prickly the Cactus a follow. Who knows if you're gonna review something else?
Yes, secretly my community's not gonna see me as a watermelon anymore. I'm gonna be a cactus, the prickly cactus.
I already been doing this show for a year and a half or so, and there's been cases where a previous guest who was on my stream, and now there's something completely different. It's like, oh, now you're a spider. Oh, now you're a teddy bear, or something like, oh wow, what a big change. Answer the question or double it for the next question.
I think I've seen someone's model go from a. I think I've seen someone's model go from like a dog model to a basketball model.
Wait, a basketball? Remember. Like an actual basketball? Like a ball?
Yeah, they like change it to like a basketball or something. I can't remember. It's like, yeah, I feel like being a basketball.
What?
It was like so long ago that, or I was joining in someone's raid, and then I just remember going to like a dog streamer to a basketball. It's like,
my goodness.
You know what? I like this.
Let me see if we have any familiar faces here. Do you have any suggestions for our moment of the our raid of the day? And chat, thank you so much. Let me look around while I take chat and plug in some stuff.
I have someone. When I raided into Yomi earlier, this is my second option, which funny enough, then we just raided them from Yomi. Helm's on. Okay. We have Helm-chan.
Oh.
They're doing
what?
They're doing Spire right now.
I guess we can rate them again because, like I said, this is like it feels almost like a bridge of like VTubers that know each other. I literally rated Helm-chan, I think last night. I want to say.
Well, Helm's getting it again. I was going to her.
Fine, we'll do it again.
I was going to give one to her earlier. Then I waited to Yomi, and then we just went back to hell.
Oh well, I'm sending you back to the Shadow Realm. Helm-chan also loves like Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, so I hope I can get them here someday.
Hell yeah! I'm pretty sure they would love to come join us one day because I had a blast. I love this.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm really honored you did. And thank you for taking your time for being here. Please do my YouTube outro. I'm gonna say anything you want to say.
Thank you for coming here, and always like all my seedlings always grow. Keep on growing.
Yes, you heard that, my seedlings? Keep growing. And now you have to take out that outfit because I'm wearing it and I'm owning it. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Explode. Wait.
Where is it? Where
You're
is
actually
it?
changing. We can see your settings.
Here you go.
Wait, what?
There you go. I'm Mini now.
Mini?
I'm Chibi. I'm still working on it. But yeah, I'm Mini.
Your seed? Yes, take my seed, chat. Fertilizer. Take my fertilizer. I'm just gonna plug you in there.
I tried to find my OG outfit.
Hold up. Wait, hold on, let me take this shrimp, pull the seed out of here, and just pump to you out of here.
Oh
wow. Anyways, right time, right chat? Okay. That's it. Alright everyone, please check out Melanie on the links below, and y'all have a good night. See you later, chat. See you tomorrow for the next VCS episode.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Mwah.
Oh, well, I'm still in here. I forget to take out my screen out of here. I'm getting myself out of here. Bye-bye.
I really just want to tell Helm I brought more friends.